This is new message from INPS about Assegno Unico's Figli. For those who they collect children benefits. So this is new message when INPS just newly update regarding how things want to play out in 2024. Number one now, regarding the payment dates. How or the date, the very date when they wanted to pay in January, February, March, April, May, June. The dates when you need to be expect your own. And for those of you who also apply newly, when you also need to be expecting your own as well. And as well, they also talk about those people when they apply before, they don't already apply, whether they don't pay them or not, even though they never even start paying them. As far as the application, see they valid. What you need to do about it, and those ones that have applied or that want to apply newly. So that is what we'll be looking at in this video. The new message when it's already issued in this 2024 regarding Assegno Unico, meaning the children's benefits when many people they collect, how or what you need to know about it. So they released the message on the 2nd of January 2024, message number 15. That is what they call it, on the 2nd of January 2024. What does the message say? It says, this is it. Continuity of Assegno Unico Universale, meaning AUU. Assegno Unico Universale, also as Assegno Unico. Applications in accepted status presented in previous years. Now they're talking about those ones when they first make application in the previous years. They already accept the application, but they never start to pay them. Listen to it. If you know say you did in this category, you don't first make application ever since they accepted your application. Maybe because of one thing or they call them, they'll say no worry, they're not revoke and nothing happened to it. Some people they contemplate whether they go make another application in this year 2024. This is what they got to say regarding those people when they contemplate, when they think in their heart, maybe can go make another application. It says, with circulation number 15 December 2022 of so and so number, the INPS has announced that the applications for single and universal allowance for dependent children, then from where I wrote, says, are not subject to annual submission requirements. Number one, for those ones when the application don't already go through when they collect the money, every year you are not to be making another application. So it's not subject to annual submission requirements. So there's no need of making another application. So that is what they said. Then they now said the applications already submitted. If you look at it down one, the place I marked with red, the application already submitted are also valid for the years following those of the submission. For the years following those, if you don't already submit application, the application, even though it's submitted in 2021, or it's submitted in 2022, or it's submitted in 2023, even though they don't start to pay you, or they never won't start to pay you, the application remains valid. Meaning, anytime when they take start payment, the payment will start from when you say make that application. If not their hand the deal, they said, except for the burden on users to communicate any changes to the included in the application form, e.g. birth of a new child. Now they say that if for those ones who make application then, even though they don't pay them, they never pay them, but the person come born, a newborn, maybe if they get 2 children, the 2 children need first day when they make application, though they not pay, or even though they pay, the person come born under Peking. When they born under Peking, you just can't forget about it. It's not going to hard the name of that new Peking Jordan. Now only DNA, they don't go make payment of that last Peking. But if even though they not pay you, you forget 2 children, you put their name for easy, you go make application. But ever since they not pay you, you can't say born the 3rd one. Then you can't say go do another easy, put in name. You can't say go back, even though they don't pay you. Go back, go hard the name. Even though they not pay you, the application remains valid. Anytime that kingdom come, they not talk when. Anytime when they go to accept that application, the payment be assured. The payment will start from when you make that application. We don't have full 1 year. If now 3 children you get, they are supposed to be paid, let's say 700 or 750 or 600 or something, depends on the age of your children. If since 2023, since January 2023, they will make a payment ever since they not pay, and that application they said it was accepted. In 2024 now, anytime when they start payment, the payment will start from January throughout 2023 till 2024. So that is the assurance that is there. So there's no need of you making another new application according to them. The only thing you can either do is to always go and refresh them, refresh their memory if they forget about you. Carry the form application with the any code or whatsoever to make the application go. And make the application is so and so here. What did they happen? Always they go. May they find out the issue. If the issue is all about your document or resident whatsoever thing, quickly sort and out. If the issue now from their hand, everything they okay with you, sojourner they okay, residents they okay, everything they okay, your children is there, everything they okay, but still they not pay you. Meaning na their hand the day. Whenever when they start to they pay you, or whenever God will do and say they can't later answer you, all the payments when they never pay ever since. I'm telling you, it don't happen. Other people don't receive their own the same thing. They are going to pay all, but they are not going to pay it once. If not 700 times 2, maybe times 1 year, they don't just give you 7,000 euro once. They'll come to installment. Then for you, they make your own total payment every month to cover that areas when they owe you. So now, so you want to be. They also said, therefore, for the 2024 year, we inform you that it is not necessary to submit a new application, no matter what thing don't happen, no matter whether they don't answer you or they never answer you. It is not necessary to submit a new application for the single universal allowance, provided that the application already sent to the institute is not in the status of lapse. Meaning it don't expire, it never expire. If you go check your website, you go check the status concerning your with your application. You go check that section. If you see anything they write revoke, say they revoke on lapse or renounce or rejected, meaning that former application it does expire, you cannot make another application. So before whatsoever thing you need to do now, everybody can go to CAF. Those ones, especially those ones when they never pay ever since. You make application ever since they never pay you. Go to CAF. Say you want to check the status of your application. Status of your application. May you know waiting the right foot. If not accepted still day, not make another application again. Leave on. Continue going to him. God will answer your prayer one day. May they start paying you. But if the right lapse, maybe revoked, meaning or renounced or rejected, meaning you need to do another one according to what they stated. As far as these things are not written there, there's no need of making another application. But if you find out that they say it don't expire, your application you made in 2021, 2022, or 2023 has expired, lapsed, or has been revoked, or has been renounced, or has been rejected, then you need to make another application if you have the requirement. Because some people, maybe they don't get the requirement when they make application. Maybe they never reach 2 years in Italy because you have to be 2 years and above. Or maybe their is not correct. Or maybe their residence permit get common. Or maybe you understand. Or maybe they were thinking they have residence or common, not knowing that they already cut down for common. Those are some of the things that will make them not grant the application. You might even make them not make the payments until they'll go reject or revoke. So if you know that you are sure, say everything correct when you get, and all these things, lapse, revoke, renounce, and rejected, is not written in the status when if you go check on, just leave the application. Continue going to hints. One day, God will answer your prayer, may they grant or may they start paying. And if they start paying, since when you make the application, the money, all of them, they are going to pay all of them. That is it. So lastly, let's look at the payment dates. In 2024, when you need to be receiving the payments in 2024, they said new payment calendar for the period January to June, from January to June 2024. In January, on the 17th, on the 18th, and on the 19th, for those ones when not make changes to their own, you don't make changes, meaning you don't make changes to your own, or your easy not won't change. I put on that way. You deal within that bracket. You understand? So in January, expect the payment on the 17th or on the 18th or on the 19th for January. That is what they said. Then in February, expect it on the 16th or on the 19th or on the 20th. Now, another thing again, sometimes you might find out that it might not come on those dates, but this is the official date that you need to expect it. But sometimes it might also delay. So if you're not seeing any of these 3 dates, it might also delay. But the official assurance date is January on the 17th, on the 18th, and on the 19th. In February on the 16th, on the 19th, on the 20th. Then in March on the 18th, on the 19th, on the 20th. Then in April on the 17th, on the 18th, on the 19th. Then in May on the 15th, on the 16th, on the 17th. Then in June on the 17th, 18th, and 19th. Like what I said, sometimes the dates, they might delay, but these are the major dates you need to watch out for. So your Assegno Unico, if nothing change, you need to be entering in this month. As usual, the payment of the first installment of the benefit will normally take place in the last week of the month. That's it. Anybody who just newly make application or anybody who change one thing on the other, the first payment will always come at the last week of the month, meaning from 20 something going. Then following the submission of the application. If you make application this month according to law before, the next month they are supposed to be paying from the end of that month. Then after that first payment, they will now come back to inside these dates. On the 17th, on the 18th, just like that, before on the 20th, before on the 20th, you understand? So this is the date that they have issued, that they are going to make payment in 2024 for those ones that have Assegno or that Unico's Figli, and those that will still apply, and those ones that will still pay. So like what I said, if you know say they never pay you ever since, always go to his first, go and check the status, what they write. But if now self-test still did there, then you need to go to him to go and tell them waiting they happen. Other of my friends, they received their waiting I do now. You understand? So hopefully things go happen for this new year 2024. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.